devoting countless days in planning every detail of your wedding, it's understandable that you expect everything to be flawless. Sometimes, you'll never be able to control every single aspect of how it will unfold. Even the most organized events may encounter a few bumps in the road. Today, Maria will share about handling wedding mishaps.
Everybody, hello. Maria Romano here, founder of True Love Knots. Bringing you some information about relationships, but today I'm going to be talking about wedding ceremonies. As you know, I am a licensed minister in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been doing this for over 11 years. And the other day I had a situation where I realized that you might be ready to start a wedding ceremony, for example, and something is not right. And I had this occur just the other day, and I probably could have handled it a little differently. I want to share this with you. So how to handle any mishaps in a wedding ceremony. You know, things can go wrong in a wedding ceremony. Sometimes what happens is the processional winds up getting mixed up, and it's up to you to kind of just let everything flow, even though there might be a wedding coordinator, a wedding planner that sets up the actual processional, and it doesn't quite happen the way it should be. And it's up to you, since you're up there and you're leading them, to kind of guide the people that are going to be standing up, you know, for the couple, and where to stand and what to do. So that's something that's where it really falls on your shoulders. But one thing is that can happen is, for example, and I had this, is the song, the entrance song for the processional for the bride walking in could be the wrong song. Now, I've had this happen to me in chapels, and the groom would say it's the wrong song, and I'll look at him and we'll let it go. And then what happens at that point in time is because the videographer did not get the right order of the songs, and they're usually handling the sound, or sometimes it's somebody separate. Okay. And what happens is then you have to give back a certain amount of money. So what you need to do is think about how to interrupt the ceremony and say, hey, this song is not the correct song. And how do you do this? So I want you to picture this. I was at a very nice venue on the Strip, and the wedding ceremony was inside a hotel in a nightclub, even though it was day, it was in a nightclub. So it was a little different. I was actually performing the ceremony from what's called the dance floor. And then they had chairs set up for the guest. And the sound system was up in the corner because it was a DJ booth. So the sound system, the DJ, or I should say, the DJ was there, but he was not handling the songs. He was not the person that was actually, hitting that play this song for this entrance, this number, so on and so forth. And the videographer was behind me, as well as the photographer. So the groom walks down, and he escorts the bride's mother. And then the bride's sister walks down. New song. Then the bride is supposed to walk in with her dad. And let me preface that I had a conversation with the bride prior, of course, to the ceremony. And she was telling me, I have this special song. You know, my husband is from Ireland, and I wanted to just make sure that, you know, this song I had chosen, it's something that is traditional, something she was just so excited about it. Well, the song starts. The groom looks at me and says, it's the wrong song. The sister who's up there standing next to the groom, it's the wrong song. The mother who's sitting, and I turned around, I took the microphone, I said, hey guys, wrong song. Stopped, restarted, right song, came down the aisle. Now, sounds simple, right? And it was. Bride and groom were very happy. However, I did have to stop the ceremony. But I did get some feedback, constructive feedback. And this was that I threw everyone in a panic because I guess my microphone was very sensitive and it sounded loud. So I started thinking, well, what could you say? So there are a couple of different things you can do. And this will be one of the most common things that occur as a blooper in a ceremony is the wrong, processional song. And usually it's for the bride. So what you can do is, depending upon where the videographer is at and if they're controlling the music or if the soundboard is near you, you can say, hey, wait a moment. I think we have the wrong, I think we need to stop, and it might not be the right song. Can we just stop a minute? And very nicely, you can say that, which is one way. Or, of course, you can say wrong song, stop. But I thought about it. So the thing is to say, hey guys, hey gals, we think this is the wrong song. Could you double check your list? Let's just pause the ceremony for a moment, and they will. And that's probably a great way of phrasing that. So I could have probably done it a little better. However, had I not said anything, what would have happened in that particular instance, the wedding coordinator would have had to walk all the way over to the sound system. The bride would have never made her entrance. We'd be wondering why, because the song was incorrect, and we would have had to stand there awkwardly, as well as the guests, for maybe 2 minutes until they queued up the right song. So as an officiant, if you know that the song is incorrect, or if somebody in the bridal party says that, just say, hey folks, can we stop a moment? Hey wedding team, can we stop a moment and just double check this is the right song? And then pause and just say to the guest, we just want to make sure we have this right. There are no do-overs, and there are no do-overs when it comes to weddings. So I wanted to just share this with you because this is valuable information that you as an officiant, whether you're starting in the industry, whether you've been in the industry, and you have something like this happen, and maybe you've had something like this happen and you want to share this. And remember, I am going to be starting my officiant course in August, the first Tuesday in August for 3 weeks. And I'm having my complimentary webinar starting on the 21st tomorrow. I am so excited. There are 3 of them that takes you behind the scenes on how to officiate a wedding ceremony. And then you can see if you think you want to work with me so I can help you become a rock star wedding officiant. Now, this course isn't for everybody. This course is for somebody that wants to make an impact in other people's lives, that wants to feel fulfilled, make money, and have fun. So this might be the dream job, the dream profession, or side hustle for you. Or maybe you know somebody that this might be just the thing for them. So share this information. In the meantime, I want to hear, if you're an officiant, if you've had any bloopers like this, or if you are a guest and you've experienced something like what I just shared with you. So in the meantime, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, Maria, founder of True Love Knots. Remember, I want you to love what you do, and especially when your couples say, I do. Have a great, great week, everyone.